And he didn't sound that great. Hello, my chat partners. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Dionne. Please subscribe to my channel, and to my returning chat partners, I really appreciate you guys' support. So my chat partners, I just wanted to come on here and just do a quick review of the Verzuz battle between Omarion, Mario, and Sammy, Pleasure P, Ray J, and Bobby Valentino. Guys, to be totally honest with you all, I didn't start watching the Verzuz until, let me see. I didn't watch it from the beginning. When I first turned the Verzuz on, it was when Ray J was out there with his little baby, and he was telling the guys what was they doing because he was trying to sing the princess, and they started doing all this extra stuff. Sure, they probably were supposed to already be off the stage, however they wasn't, and they stayed on the stage and was doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. And it was funny to me. Who knows how long it's been for any of them to perform on stage, let alone together. I don't know if any of them ever performed together or not. I'm not sure. One thing I can say is that when Pleasure P was singing and he went in the crowd, I was like, now see, that's bringing back like memories how concerts used to be back in the day. To me, it just seemed as if no one wanted to get off stage. They wanted their song to be the last song that was heard for the night. And then here comes Omarion and Mario. And guys, I must say I enjoyed both Omarion and Mario. And I was looking at the Verzuz on my TV. And I also was looking at it on my iPad, on the Verzuz through IG. And people was going in on Omarion, and I'm sitting up here acting like he sound terrible. He was actually doing a good job because Omarion was singing live. He had a live band and he was dancing. I was like, what's the problem, guys? I thought he performed well. And my boyfriend, we was watching it together, and he thought Omarion performed well too. What did people want? That's what I was trying to figure out. Mario did do good. He did very well. He has a wonderful voice. He can sing. He did good, but he wasn't dancing like Omarion. Omarion was doing a performance. No, I take that back. Mario did dance some, but Omarion did a lot of dancing. And then Omarion brought Tank out. I wasn't too sure as to why Tank came out. I'm not a big fan of Tank. I'm just not, and he didn't sound that great. I have heard other performances of Tank, and he sounded a lot better. Then he also brought Jeremiah out, and people was talking about Jeremiah, oh, his voice, he's struggling. People, not too long ago, Jeremiah was fighting for his life. That boy was sick and on a ventilator. They didn't think he was gonna make it, and y'all sitting up here talking junk about him and his singing. It's a blessing that he came out there and sung that song. Are so judgmental and just, hell, I'm judgmental at times. You know what I'm saying? Omarion is doing great, y'all. He had me, hey. Mario did too. Like, I think both of those guys did a great job. I first found out that it was going to be a Verzuz between Mario and Omarion. I was excited because I was like, I know Omarion's brother Orion is going to be a DJ. I know he's going to be the DJ because I follow both of them on Instagram, and Orion does a lot of live videos where he's DJing. And, you know, they got a great relationship. Excuse that fly, y'all. Y'all see it. It's been getting on my nerves. I need to kill it. I said, there go Orion. There go Orion. And then Orion and Omarion ate some watermelon, and people was losing their mind. What? If y'all follow them on Instagram, y'all know there's something that they do is eat watermelon, and men need to take notes from what they was doing too, because I know I enjoyed watching them eat the watermelon, and I'm sure it was thousands of other women who enjoyed them eating that watermelon, and I'm sure it was thousands of men that enjoyed watching them eating that watermelon, and I'm sure all those people that was talking junk about them eating the watermelon on stage enjoyed watching them eating that watermelon as well. People are so cruel in this world. It's a blessing that we get to see this wonderful performance of these two guys who've been singing for years. Omarion said he's been singing over 20 years. He came from a group, and then people was like, oh, why did he bring B2K out? Because it was Omarion versus Mario, not Omarion and B2 or B2K. It was Omarion versus Mario. That's why he didn't bring them out. Well, I see why he didn't bring them out, because, I mean, the guys that was in his group talking junk about the guy, and it's like, what was the point of bringing him out? They sitting up there talking junk about him. So that goes to show that they're not on good terms, or whatever the case. These guys are very, very salty that and saying all this stuff about Omarion, saying, I don't know, just making all these memes with the temptation, just some corny shit, because at the end of the day, y'all grown men, and I think some of y'all are married, and if you're not married, some of y'all do have children, and I'm sure y'all in y'all 30s. That stuff children do and teenagers do, y'all grown men, so act like it. Bad blood with the guy. This is somebody that you had a group with. It wouldn't be no B2K without Omarion. It wouldn't be no B2K without Lil Fizz. It wouldn't be no B2K without Raspy. It wouldn't be no B2K without Booga Wooga, or whatever his name was. So all y'all was a group at one time, and y'all had songs, and y'all had fans all around the world. There was something that you guys did together. That's something that can never be taken away or erased, because it was history. This is something that happened, and it's something that cannot disappear. So it would have been a bigger person if you could just, if they, one of them or not all of them, had congratulated him. Hey man, even though if he did say some stuff about them, so what? You could have been like, yo, it's cool, y'all, but congratulations, dude, that you did a verse. How you thought that man sounded on stage, you still could have been a bigger person, but like, congratulations, you did your thing. And truth be told, I think a lot of it had something to do with his sound. Like, his sound was messed up. It wasn't like Omarion performed bad, a song bad, or dance bad. He did great. I like both guys. I liked Mario as well. Mario performed very well. He looked good. Both of them look good. Both of them are aging very well. Very, very well. You can tell the difference when somebody that been on drugs and been through some drug life that people have been through in the entertainment industry. You can tell when they have been through that or are doing that versus those that haven't. So big ups to Mario and big ups to Omarion. I'm glad you guys did the verses. And big ups to Sammy, Ray J, Pleasure P, and Bobby Valentino, because it was a lot of songs that they had that I liked. So I like the verses overall. Of course, anytime anybody get together and do anything that's positive, there's always going to be a negative coming from somewhere. People just can't support and just be happy and be grateful. They always just got to down and be negative about it, and something that's not up to par or up to their standards when they weren't even the ones on stage. That's the thing, but you talking junk about the person or downing them or this and this and that. And as a performer, I'm sure that a lot of people that perform go through struggles and may not have a good day. That's the thing people got to realize. They always think that people always have these great performances or great days. No, they don't. They're not going to show the bad. Some people just have a rough time. A person may have struggled through a performance. That does not mean that they are not a great performer. And at the end of the day, I'm sure doing the verses, Marion or his brother, somebody probably was reading the comments. And I'm sure that man was reading them comments or may have heard a couple of comments or heard a couple of things that people were saying about him, but he kept on going. He didn't stop. He didn't give up. And that says a lot about him, because that's a lot of energy, a lot of bad words and bad things. That it was like over 300,000 people on the verses that was just talking negative. I'm sure that make a person feel bad. At the end of the day, this is a grown man who got children that he's raising, and he's a good dude from what I can tell from Instagram. And I've never seen or heard over the years since Omarion been out here performing, I've never heard anything bad about that dude. He's done anything foolishness, no silly stuff, nothing toward his children, mother, nothing toward anybody else. Like, comment down below if you watch the verses. Please, if you're going to be negative, hey, that's on you. I'm going to just say bless your heart. Just comment down below if you watched the verses and what you thought about it. I thought it was a good verses. I thought it was good. If nothing else, it was entertaining. Explain it to me, because I feel at the end of the day, the people that performed before Omarion and Mario, they just did whatever the hell they wanted to do. They didn't follow the rules. Everybody, to me, I feel like everybody did good. They had a good time. They gave a show. They gave people something. Put it like this, they gave people something to talk about. And people going to talk about you if it's something good or bad, even if you're doing something positive in your life. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to come over here and just do a quick review of the verses between Omarion and Mario. I myself enjoyed it. I liked it. Congratulations to Mario and Omarion both for, being able to do a verses, and congratulations to Sammy, Pleasure P, Bobby Valentino, and Ray J for being able to be a part of the verses as well. One thing about this verses, it will go down in history. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Verzuz battle between Omarion and Mario. I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, Dionne's Life, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can receive alerts for each and every time I upload and become a chat partner. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'm wishing y'all out there a peace of mind, because what? A peace of mind is one of the greatest things in the world. Always remember that you guys are great. And as always, take care, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye, guys. Bye. I got to wrap this up because I'm going to kill this damn fly.